Bonjour à tous. Good morning to all. And today we are going to see about the grammar which is based on your third lesson. So before that, we will recall once our previous video. So in our previous video, it's all about the dialogue component only. So in dialogue A, Avinsvare means in the fancy evening party. So in that party, three characters are there. One is Preeti, Rakesh, and Vijay. And in this evening party, Preeti met her classmate, and they make a conversation between these three people only. And move to the dialogue B. Dialogue B in those a ground magazine in a departmental store. So the conversation between the seller and the client. So in this dialogue, client's wife had bought a shirt for her husband, and after that they moved for an vacation somewhere, and now he is going to change the shirt in the shop. So that their conversation like. And next, today we are going to see about the grammar part 1. Let's see the topic. So first one is le plus que parfait, that is plus perfect. And second, le prénom personnel on, that is personal pronoun on, it means it. And third one is pronoun interrogative. Pronoun interrogative means what? Interrogative pronoun. And fourth is pronoun demonstrative. Pronoun demonstrative means what? Demonstrative pronoun. And fifth, pronoun complement d'objet direct and objet indirect. Complement objet direct object pronoun, and complement objet indirect, it is indirect object pronoun. So let's see the first content, le plus que parfait. Plus que parfait means what? That is plus perfect. Plus perfect means more than one perfect, like that. And what is mean by plus que parfait? And the term plus que parfait suggests more than in the past perfect. And this tense is used to indicate the action which took place before another action in the past. Let's see the example after that. And the definition is le plus que parfait est un temps passé comme le passé, passé composé, it means past tense, et exprime une action complément achievée dans le passé. So plus perfect is a compound tense, and like the past tense, and it expresses an action completed in the past. See the example. J'avais mangé, it means I had eaten. So that avait, it means a plus que parfait, that had in English and avait in French. See, this is the emploi plus que parfait and passé composé and présent. Before that, passé composé only is what? Plus que parfait, that is plus perfect. Let's see the example. Il est tombé malade, so he fell sick. That is past tense. Why? Parce qu'il n'avait pas pris de parapluie. Because he had not taken the umbrella. For that only he fell sick. So this is the example for the plus que parfait. And when it is used the plus que parfait, quand utilise-t-on le plus que parfait? Two things are there. One is le plus que parfait est un temps du passé. Il indique une action antérieure à une autre dans le passé. It means the more than perfect. It's a time of past only. And what it indicates an action prior to another in the past. See the example. Quand tu es arrivé. So when you arrived, that past action is completed. J'avais déjà fini mes devoirs. and I had already finished my homework. That finish is a completed action in the past. So that they are telling here. So j'avais déjà fini mes devoirs. So I had already finished my homework. And second thing is le plus que parfait peut, peut être utilisé seul. Il indique quand une action est terminée. So more than perfect can be used alone. It indicates that an action has been completed. Second also, le 12 mois, that is 12th May. By 12th May, nous avions résolu le problème. So we had solved the problem. So that May 12 also, it's a completed action only. See, for these two things only we are using the plus que parfait. And what is the formation for the plus que parfait? Let's see. Le plus que parfait se forme avec les auxiliaires avoir vont être à l'imparfait suivi du participe passé du verb. So more than perfect is formed with the auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb means the two auxiliary verb, one is être and avoir, that you have to conjugate in the imperfect tense, not in the present tense, imperfect tense, followed by the past participle of the verb. And second is le plus que parfait dont the partie an auxiliary avoir vous être à l'imparfait. So plus que parfait, when you are conjugating this plus que parfait, you have two things. One is auxiliary verb have to conjugate in the imperfect tense, and second is past participle of the verb. Let's see that yellow box, that is the formation for the plus que parfait. Auxiliary avoir or l'imparfait, that is imperfect tense, and past participle of the verb. To have or to be in imperfect plus participle of the verb means had. Like, see, this is the formation auxiliary avoir and être l'imparfait. So this is the conjugation for avoir verb in imperfect. J'avais, tu avais, il avait, elle avait, nous avions, vous aviez, ils avions, elles avions. It means I had, you had, he had, she had, we had, they had. An être verb imperfect conjugation is j'étais, tu étais, il était, elle était, nous étions, vous étiez, ils étions, elles étions. So j'étais, it means I was, you were, he was, she was, and we were, you were, they were, and they were. This is the conjugation for this thing. The part 1 is over, that is avoir or être verb conjugation in imperfect, and part 2 is a past participle of the verb. What are the endings for the past participle of the verb? Is same like as a passé composé. If the verb ends with er, e accent they give. See the example parler. And second it's ir, fini. The verb ends with ir, so the endings is what? I. And third one is if the verb ends with re and you have to add you. See the example want you. And in that second box some irregular verbs are there that you have to memorize by yourself only. So être, it's a été, and avoir, faire, fait, pouvoir, pu, vouloir, voulu. So this is the irregular verb past participle, and this is the formation for the plus que parfait. Let's see some example. This is French plus que parfait, and this is the translation of that. And see, il n'avait pas mangé avant de faire ses devoirs. So here verb is what? Manger verb. So manger verb not in that 16 verb, so that you can use avoir verb only. So he had not eaten, so before doing his homework. See, this is a formation in negative, that is pluscup in negative. Ne plus auxiliary verb, that is avoir verb conjugation in imperfect, plus past participle of the plus past participle of the verb. And second, j'ai fait du shopping ce matin and j'avais déjà fait la lessive. So here the verb, faire also not in the 16 verb, so that you can use our verb only. That is a passé composé. So I went shopping this morning. So action is completed. And j'avais déjà fait la lessive. So I had already done the laundry's works and all. And third one, j'étais déjà sorti. So I had already left. So quand tu as téléphoné. So when you call, I had already left. So this is the formation for affirmative and the negative. And these are the conjugation for the pluscup fait, manger and partir. And manger, so not in the 16 verb, so you have to conjugate in our verb only. So our verb conjugation in imperfect, j'avais, and manger verb it ends with er, so that you can use e accent aigu. So j'avais mangé, I had eaten, and tu avais mangé, you had eaten, and il avait mangé, he had eaten, and elle avait mangé, she had eaten, and nous avions mangé, we had eaten, vous aviez mangé, you had eaten, ils avaient mangé, they had eaten, elles avaient mangé, they had eaten. And let's move to the next verb. Partir. Partir means to leave, and partir verb in that 16 verb is there, that is Dr. Mrs. Wandertrom, so that you can use the adverb conjugation in imperfect tense. So j'étais partir. Partir verb it ends with ir, so that you have to use I endings only. J'étais parti, I had left. Tu étais parti, you had left. Il était parti, he had left. Elle était partie, she had left. Nous étions partis, we had left. Vous étiez partis, you had left. Ils étaient partis, they had left. Elles étaient partis, they had left. So that this verb, when you are conjugating the adverb, the past participle agrees the gender. Let us move to the exercise. First exercise, mettez les verbes au pluscup fait. So put the verbs in the pluperfect. See the example. Décorer. Décorer verb, it's a verb. RT dash la salle. So you have to make a sentence with pluscup fait only. So RT is a subject. Décorer is a verb. Décorer means not in the 16 verb, so you have to use avoir verb conjugation only. So Arti avait décoré. So Arti had decorated. And next is apporter. Apporter means to bring. Mina dash a manger. So apporter verb also not in the 16 verb, so you have to use our verb only. See the answer. Mina avait apporté a manger. So apported ends with er. So what is the endings for the past participle? E accent aigu. So Mina avait apporté a manger. It means Mina had brought food. And second, acheter. Acheter means to buy. Ravi et Jayanti dash convert en plastique. So acheter also not in the 16 verb, so you have to use again a verb only. So Ravi and Jayanti, two people are there, so that you can use that subject is ILS. It can be used for the plural only. So Ravi et Jayanti avions acheté les couverts en plastique. So it means Ravi and Jayanti had purchased the plastic cutlery. So if one boy and one girl is there, na, you are always use the subject is ILS only. And third one is arranger. Arranger means to arrange, and j'ai les tables. So arrange verb also, it's not in the 16th verb. So again you have to use our verb only. So j'avais arrangé les tables. So I had arranged the tables. And fourth one is faire verb. Faire means to do. Ma mère le gâteau. So faire also not in the 16th verb. Again you have to use our verb only. So ma mère avait fait le gâteau. So my mother had made the cake. And nous, math verb. Math means to put. And nous les plâtres sur la table. So math verb, what is the past participle of the math verb? Me only, M-I-S, is a irregular verb. So that you can memorize yourself only. So nous avions mis les plats sur la table. So we had put the dishes on the table. And second, donner la case de situation souvent en utilisant le plus que parfait. So give the cause of the following situation using the plus que parfait. See the example. Lalita avait mal au ventre. And in that bracket they give some verb. Trop manger. Trop manger means what? Eat a lot. And answer. Lalita avait mal au ventre parce qu'elle avait trop mangé. So Lalita had a mal au ventre, it's a stomach pain. Why? Because she ate lot, so that she had a stomach pain. So that thing you have to make this exercise like this only. So first one is un enfant pleure and padre son chien. So a child cries, and the verb is what? Padre means what? To lost is dog. Chien means dog. And let's see the answer. Un enfant pleure. One you have to conjugate in imperfect, and the reason you have to conjugate in the plus que parfait. And see, un enfant pleure. The verb conjugated in imperfect tense. Parce qu'il avait perdu son chien. A child was crying because he had lost his dog. So pad verb also not in the 16th verb, so that you can use the avoir verb only. So il avait perdu son chien. And B1, Pritham a reçu une contravention, and the verb conduire trop vite. So Pritham had received a contravention, it means a traffic ticket. So when the traffic police puts up fine, means they'll give some ticket, no? That is the meaning of contravention. So why conduire? Conduire means to drive fast. Let's see the answer. So Pritham a reçu is already they given in the past tense only. So you have to make a sentence in past tense. One is past tense, another one is a plus que parfait. And Pritham a reçu une contravention parce que, because qu'il. The Pritham subject is what? IL only, because he is a masculine only. No? So parce qu'il avait conduire. Conduire verb past participle is conduire. Why? Because it's a irregular one. So parce qu'il avait conduit trop vite. So Pritham was received a contravention ticket because he had drove fast. And C1, mes petits frères ont un mal aux dents. So my small brother had a toothache. Why? And the verb is manger trop de bonbons and eat a lot of candies. Bonbon means what? Candies. Let's see the answer. So mes petits frères ont un mal aux dents. Why? Parce que, because qu'il. The subject is what? ILS, because the subject is plural. Mes frères. Mes petits frères means what? It's a masculine plural only. So that you can use il. Qu'il Xavier manger trop de bonbons. So my little brother had a toothache because they had eaten too much candies. And fourth one is Raghu and Ramesh ate your triste. So Raghu and Ramesh were sad, and the verb reservoir the mauvais note, and they received a poor grades. Let's see the answer. Raghu and Ramesh ate your triste. So they were Raghu and Ramesh were sad because Pasquil. Here the subject you have to use ILS only. Here two boys are there. So the subject is masculine plural. So Pasquils of you receive. Reservoir verb. What is the past participle of the reservoir verb? Receive only because it's an irregular one. So ils of you receive the mauvais grade. So they had received a poor grade. So that they were sad. And fifth one, Tirlok are a malloser. So Tirlok have had a sore eye, and the verb is utiliser l'ordinateur trop longtemps. Utiliser is a verb to use. So use the computer is a long time. And let's see the answer. Tirlok are a malloser pasquil. Tirlok subject is il only because masculine. So ils avaient utilisé l'ordinateur trop longtemps. So utiliser verb also not in the 16 verb, so that you can use a verb only. So Tirlok had a sore eye because he had used the computer for a long time. So this is the second exercise. Move to the third one. Mettez les verbes au plus que parfait. Faites attention à l'école du participe passé. So put the verb to the plus que parfait and pay attention for the past participle of the verb. See the example. Fonder. Fonder means what? To found. Voici l'université qu'il dash. In the dash you have to fill plus que parfait, and the endings also you have to pay attention. Okay. And first one, voici l'université qu'il avait fondé. Fondé verb not in the 16 verb, so that you have to use our verb only. So il avait fondé. So this is the university which he was founded. He had founded. And A1, construire. Construire means to construct. Voici la maison qu'elle dash pour ses parents. Constitute verb also not in the 16 verb. You have to use again our verb only. See, voici la maison qu'elle avait constitute. See the past participle. Because it's different, it's a irregular one. Constitute pour ses parents. So this is the house she had built for her parents. And second, créer. Créer means to create. Voilà le centre de recherche qu'il dash parent. So créer verb also not in the 16 verb. Again you have to use our verb only. So voilà le centre de recherche qu'ils. It's not a kill. Qu'ils avions créé. So this is the past participle of the créer verb. And this is the research center that they had created. And third one, écrire verb. Écrire means to write. Voici quelques poèmes qu'il dash quand il était jeune. Voici quelques poèmes qu'il avait écrit. See, the past participle of the écrit verb is E accent give CRIT only, not S. Remove the S, okay? Quand il était jeune. So here are some poems he wrote when he was young. And fourth one is reservoir. Reservoir means what? To receive. Voici les médailles que Janaki à la université. It means voici les médailles que Janaki avait reçues à l'université. So these are the medals, Janaki's medal, so which had received at the university. And fifth one is habiter verb. Habiter means to live. And voilà la maison que Jérôme dash pendant son enfance. Here voilà la maison. Here there's a house that Jérôme avait habité pendant son enfance. So had lived in a childhood. So habiter verb also not in the succeed verb. Again you have to use avoir verb only. So this is all about this third exercise. Let's see the fourth one. Constituez librement des phrases en utilisant les éléments donnés sous le modèle. Here also you have to use pluscup of only. Construct the sentence freely with the usage of given elements. See the model. Je réveille. Réveiller means what? To get up. So quand mes amis won't sonner. So you have to make a sentence like this only for this exercise. So quand mes amis vont sonner. So when my friends call me, je m'étais réveillé. So I got up myself. Let's see the exercise. One you have to conjugate in the past tense and another one you have to conjugate in the imperfect tense. Sorry, please go perfect. First one is ma sœur. Ma sœur is a subject and se lever it's a verb. Se lever means to get up. And quand ma sœur a téléphoné. So you have to use any verb. So here they used téléphoner verb. So when my sister called, je m'étais levé. So I got up. And second, ma mère préparait le petit déjeuner. Préparer means what? To prepare. So quand ma mère est venue. So when my mother come. It's a venir verb conjugation. J'avais préparé le petit déjeuner and I had prepared the breakfast. And C1, je relire mes notes de biologie. Relire means what? To reread. So quand je n'ai pas eu de cours. So when I didn't have a class, j'avais relu. So for the relire verb or verb past tense, past participle, relu because it's a irregular one. So j'avais relu mes notes de biologie. So I reread the biology notes. And D1, mes frères mettent leur livre dans leur cartable. So quand mes frères ont voulu partir. So when my brother want to leave, j'avais mis leur livre dans leur cartable. So I had put their books in their bag. Here also the verb is matre, and what is the past participle of the matre? That's a me only. And fifth one, mon père ne peut partir pour le bureau. So here the verb is partir verb means to leave. Quand mon père a eu de la fever, it means when my father had a fever, I didn't leave for the office. So je n'étais pas parti pour le bureau. So this is all about the 4 exercises which is based on the pluscup of A. So let's move to the second topic. Second topic is le prénom personnel on. So you have 2 types of prénom personnel. One is on, another one is e. That we will see in the next lesson. So this is the first one. On means what? It depends upon the sentence only. So why it is used? So on is used as a pronoun. It means it is used as a pronoun only, and it means it, of it, or of them, or with it, or with them, some, or any, referring to the nouns used, particularly, that is partitive article. Partitive article, what is the partitive article? Due, de la, the L apostrophe and they. What is the meaning of these four? Some only. When you are replacing this article, you can use the en preposition. Let's see the example. Laurent boit du coca. So does Laurent drink Coca-Cola? See the answer. Oui, Laurent en boit. So yes, he drinks it. So instead of this du coca, we change into what? En. That en is refers to du coca. So placing of the pronoun en is between the subject and the verb. So where it has to place in between the subject and verb. See the example. Laurent is a subject and bois is a verb. So in between only you have to use that en preposition. And negative sentence, we write Laurent n apostrophe en. Why you have to put n apostrophe means because that en preposition it begins with vowel. So non boit pas. In passé composé, affirmative sentence and negative sentence, placing a pronoun en between the subject and the auxiliary verb first. So for the passé composé, where it has to place in between the subject and the auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb is être or avoir verb only. Next is le prénom en remplace and complement exprimant la quantité introduite. So what is the quantity introduite? Means a lot more, like that. You can use this thing also. Unless article indéfini. Indéfini it's an indefinite article, un, vin and they. And partitive, it's a partitive article is due, de la, the, L apostrophe and they. And numero, number like 1, 2, 3, 4. And adverb the quantity it's lot more, like that only. For these four purposes you can replace that en preposition. Again also one example is there. Isabelle veut acheter une autre chemise. So Isabel wants to buy another shirt. Here one article is there, that is indefinite article. For that indefinite article also have to replace en. So Isabel veut en acheter. So Isabel want to buy it. So this is the pronoun personal en, and you have one exercise in this lesson. Remplacer le nom avec le pronom personnel en. So replace the name with the pronoun personal en, that is en. First exercise is Professor Laurent connaît 4 universités en France. So Professor Laurent knows 4 universities in France. Here number is there. For that number you have to use en only. Instead of that number we replace the en only. See the answer. Professor Laurent en connaît 4 en France. So Laurent knows 4 in France. And next, elle ne veut pas de chocolat cher. She doesn't want the chocolate. And the answer, elle ne veut pas short. That en it's referred to that chocolat cher. Okay, so she doesn't want it. And next, je vais préparer une omelette and I'll make you an omelette. So here they used indefinite article. For that indefinite article we have to replace. So je vous en préparer une. So I will prepare one for you. That one is refers to that omelette, right? And D1, Sarita achète beaucoup the roman français. That beaucoup it's a adverb, that is a quantity of adverb, means lot. So Sarita a acheté beaucoup. So Sarita buy a lot of them. And fifth one is le filet a bu trop de jus orange. So the girl drink too much of orange juice. That trop it's a quantity of adverb. It means too much. And le filet on a trope view. The little girls drank too much. So this is all about our today's class. One is plus que parfait and another one is pronom personal on. And in that plus que parfait you have 4 exercises that we have seen in this video. And second, remplacer means pronom personal on. And you have one exercise that also we have seen in this video. And you have one more grammar part also is there. And let's see the next video. Merci.